What kind do you want? Apple or pumpkin?
Pumpkin, always.
Here you go. Welcome back to TopCheddar Sports. It's Thanksgiving, my dudes. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Unless you don't celebrate American Thanksgiving, and then happy late Thanksgiving, Canada.
Yes, yours was like a month ago, I think, right?
Yeah, just about. So happy late Thanksgiving.
Yes. I hope it was lovely.
So, with that,
what do you do on Thanksgiving, by the way? Because my family, growing up, we have a tradition that we always throw the old pig skin around a little bit before dinner. As I know, I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
so
the turkey bowl.
What better sport to talk about today?
Absolutely.
Than the sport of American football.
And we're always gifted with two. Lately, past few years, it's been 3 games on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But yeah, no, for us, it's just dinner and then watching football. We eat dinner pretty early, so we don't get that turkey bowl action in.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we got plenty of NFL this week, including, as we said, 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. So with that, we're going to jump into it in Week 13. There is a lot going on as we had our MVP talk, and now after this week, we're going to be in the final quarter of the season. So who's going to pull out a playoff spot from that? Who's going to fall from the playoff spot they're in?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so Thursday games, starting with the 12:30 game, I believe, Chicago at Detroit. I know it's Thanksgiving. I know this is Detroit's day. I think for the second straight year on Thanksgiving Day, they're going to have a heartbreak loss to Chicago.
You fool. I will take the Lions. I don't care about Matthew Stafford. I never go against the Lions on Thanksgiving. This would even be my lock pick of the week.
Wow. Okay. Bold, but I like it.
Especially coming off that embarrassing loss. Matt Patricia's going to have these guys fired up. Going back home. I like the Lions.
Okay. Next game, Buffalo at Dallas. Dallas, the other...
I'm going to disagree with you again here, Victor.
Dallas, the other Thanksgiving team that plays week in, week out, or year in and year out on Thanksgiving. And how could they not? Because they're America's team. However, tough matchup for them this Thanksgiving as Buffalo, who's 8-3, comes to Dallas, comes to town. I think this is the game Dallas gets their crap together. I'm taking Dallas.
Yeah, Cowboys are overrated.
Agreed.
The Bills, people think are overrated. I think they have a lot to prove. I think this is a great game to prove it on national television while everybody is scarfing down their turkey.
Okay, we'll see. Finally, the third game of the Thanksgiving Day, New Orleans at Atlanta. I'm going to take the Saints. Can we finally agree on one here?
I guess.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. 2 weeks ago, I believe it was, they got embarrassed by the Falcons, losing to them. I don't think it happens again. I think the Saints murder them. Murder being 17 or more.
Murder being a figure of speech.
Figure of speech.
Also.
There's no, that we know of, hits out on any players.
No, not like a few years ago.
Yeah.
That was more than a few years ago now.
Still got to watch out.
I'm getting off topic.
However, Saints over Falcons.
Saints. Skirt.
On to the Sunday games. Jets at Bengals. I'm going to take the Jets.
I'm going to spell it out for you, actually. I'm going to take the Jets. Jets.
Next game, we have Cleveland at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Kind of could be a real chippy game after everything that happened 2 weeks ago.
Very competitive game here, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to take the Steelers because they're at home. This one is very tough for me to pick, but yeah.
This is my hope pick of the week as well.
Yes, that's great.
I will take the Steelers out of hope.
Green Bay at the Giants. I'm going to take Green Bay here.
This, for me, is a game to watch, believe it or not. I do have the Packers, but I think the Giants put up a pretty good fight against them on their home field.
What's pretty good?
I think it'll be a 10-point game or less.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I see the Packers winning by at least 7, especially after that embarrassment of a loss this past week. So, Tennessee at Indy. I'm going to take the Colts. Don't make me regret it, Indy. Time for them to get back on track, too, if they want to make the playoffs here.
I initially had the Titans, but I will take the Colts at home.
Okay.
As well.
Philly, traveling to Miami. We know Miami's been hot. In November, 2 of their only 2 wins on the year coming in November, 2-3 or 2-1 in the month. I'm taking the Birds. This is the game that the Birds need to win to start their win streak if they are going to take that division and make playoffs. They have the easiest schedule from here on out on paper. They need to prove it, and they need to walk away with pretty much a win in this week and 4 more, and then they take their division.
Okay. Yeah.
Lock pick of the week, Philly. Tampa Bay at Jacksonville. I'm going to take the Jags. This is a tough game for me to pick. Again, this is almost a hope pick, too, a little bit in my mind. Washington at Carolina. I'm going to take Carolina very easily. This was almost my lock pick of the week. I'm going to play it safer. Not even safer. I could make them both. But anyways, I'm going with Philly. So
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yes.
Philly is the lock pick. Sorry. Carolina.
Carolina there. Yep.
San Francisco, Baltimore. I'm all about the 49ers. I think they are the real deal. I think they are knocking still the credit they deserve. But Baltimore and Lamar Jackson is just too good at home. I'm going to take the Ravens.
I agree.
Rams at Cardinals. This one has my interest, and this might be a game to watch for the week. But I'm going to take the Rams, especially after a bad loss for them to the Ravens last week.
I agree.
Chargers at Broncos. This actually is my game to watch for the week. The Broncos keep putting up more of a fight than people expect week in and week out. However, I think with Melvin Gordon, they finally figured out what they're doing, and the Chargers walk away with the win here.
I have the Broncos at home in this one.
Okay. Raiders at Kansas City after they got embarrassed by the Jets,
They're
nonetheless.
going to bounce back and take this W on the road. Yep.
Okay. I have the Chiefs.
Nope.
Patrick Mahomes is going to be Patrick Mahomes and go out there. And also, their whole receiving core should be healthy for the second time this year.
I agree.
Patriots at Houston. Patriots are winning this.
Yep.
Houston's overrated.
Yep.
And Minnesota at Seattle. Although I'm very intrigued to see this, Kirk Cousins, despite getting his first win in primetime, I think this year, is not going to walk away with the second one on the road in Seattle.
Yep.
So yeah, we got the Seahawks there. Nobody's on bye. We're finally done with bye weeks. And after this, we have 4 more weeks. So next week, we will talk about, with just exactly a quarter of the season left, who's going to make that playoff run and who's going to fall out. So tune in next week for sure. And have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. On the Beer League Bench Talk. Let us know what is your favorite dish to have on Thanksgiving. And if you prefer apple
I know what mine
or
is.
pumpkin. What's yours?
Thank you for asking. Cheesy mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Always my favorite.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Not a-
Sprinkle the cheese in there.
I was going to say,
Ooh.
not always a regular. Most people are just mashed potatoes and gravy. They don't put that cheese in there.
You don't put cheese on yours?
Not always.
Must be
No.
an Italian thing.
Let us know what your guys' favorite is. Thanks
I'm
for
Irish.
tuning
I
in.
love potatoes. I'm sorry.
Bye, guys.
Sorry. let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Oh, the Beer League Bench Talk. Tune in next week. I believe we discussed it already. Victor will be with you for MLB Monday.
Yep.
I will be with you for NBA Tuesday, NHL Wednesday, and then Vic back for NFL Thursday, tentatively for now. As
And
Yeah.
you make it both of us each of those nights. It's
Yeah,
just going to be a surprise that you got to check
so
in
tune
for.
in.
So,
Be surprised.
thanks, guys.
All right, now have a happy Thanksgiving.
See you next week.